Hi, welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Busy transfer window, hopefully, for Arsenal this summer. And we're going to be keeping you across it each and every day. First of all, before I even start with the transfers today, got to say well done to Emil Smith-Rowe. What a banger he scored yesterday for England in the under-21s against the Czech Republic, which they won 2-1. Fantastic goal by him. Once again, just showing the talent that he is. How much would he be worth right now? Remember Villa were trying to nick him last season for 35 million. Brilliant goal by him. And William Saliba also playing. He came on for France. They actually lost the game. Had a little bit of a tough time towards the end there, William Saliba. But listen, I'm still looking forward to seeing him coming back to the Arsenal. But France going down to a surprise 2-1 defeat. One player who wasn't in that French team is Oleksandr Lacazettte, but he is going back to France. We spoke about this one on yesterday's show, that Lacazettte, it was confirmed yesterday, leaving the club at the end of June. And as I said yesterday, expected to join Lyon, his team, well, his boyhood team. He's come through the ranks there, and he is returning back there. But who is going to be the striker that Arsenal bring him to replace him? That is the big thing. Now, the number one target for Arsenal this summer, according to reports, has been Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, of course, of Napoli, Nigerian player, brilliant player, scored 18 goals in Serie A last season, which is very, very impressive indeed in a league that's known for its very, very tight defenses. Now, you'll see on there the valuation for him, 23 years still, is around about £54 million. However, the owner of Napoli, who's a real tough guy to deal with, reportedly wants £100 million for Victor Osimhen. No chance. He's done it over the years. He's priced out Koulibaly from moves. He's doing it again with Osimhen. And Arsenal just said, you know, I forget that. We're not paying nowhere near that. Let's just move on to other targets. Plus, as well, I think the fact, and this is going to be something that's going to be affecting us now in the transfer market, no Champions League football. That was a big, big miss out for us, which means even if we did have the money to bring in a player like that, would he come without Champions League football? But there's another player in Italy that Arsenal have turned their attentions to, and it's this guy, Gianluca Scammaca. Now, he's 23, plays for Sassuolo, and is valued at around about £45 million. Well, that is the valuation that is coming out from the club. He, again, had a great season last year. 16 goals he scored for Sassuolo. He's been scoring goals consistently for them over the past couple of seasons. Now, the reports coming out of Italy is that Arsenal have had a £35 million bid for him rejected. That's been turned down by the club. They want more money. They want up to £45 million. Hence why I put that as the reported fee. But that deal has been rejected. But interesting that Arsenal have gone in for him. And again, these are rumours. Remember, this is Transfer Daily. We talk about all the rumours there, but that is the reports coming out of Italy that bid was rejected for him. So it would seem that Arsenal are very, very interested in signing him at the moment. I spoke about yesterday on yesterday's show that it appears like Gabriel Jesus is also one of the main targets. Could Arsenal be going in for two strikers? We know that they're going to keep Eddie Nketiah. That's kind of the worst kept secret out at the moment. Nketiah is going to stay. We know there's a strong, strong interest in Jesus. And hopefully we'll hear a lot more of that over the next couple of weeks once he's got all these international duties out of the way. And the rumors is he's willing to come. He's willing to come and play in the Europa League. That doesn't bother him. He knows that he'll be the main man at Arsenal. But could they be going for a third striker in this guy, Scammaca, or are these rumors just rumors? But that is the rumors that are coming out of Italy, that Arsenal had a bid for him of £35 million, rejected. Will they go back in? There's another player over in Italy that also are very interested in, and that is Aaron Hickey. Now, Aaron Hickey's a 19-year-old, plays at left back. He plays for Bologna over there in Italy. He's had a great season. Was playing the other night for Scotland as well. Unfortunately for him, they got knocked out of the World Cup qualifiers by the Ukraine. But he's been linked heavily with a move to Arsenal. Now, they haven't actually bid for him yet. The club over in the Premier League that has bid for him has been Brentford. They put in a bid of £9.4 million for Aaron Hickey, but that bid was rejected by Bologna. Bologna said to want around about £21 million. He's only 19. He's done brilliantly over there. You know, it's great to see a player leave from Scotland, go over to the Bundesliga and Bundesliga, go over to Serie A and do really well. He is, caught in the interest of a lot of clubs at the moment, but Arsenal said to be one of the favourites to sign him. Of course, we know we need a backup to Kieran Tierney, and he at 19 years old would be perfect for that. But it's going to be interesting to see if Arsenal go in and put in a concrete bid. A lot of the reports are that Arsenal are going to go in and try and make a bid to sign Aaron Hickey. So let's keep our eyes on that one over the next week or so. Or could they move for Oleksandr Zinchenko of Manchester City? Now, Zinchenko, 25, as you can see there, he's just won the league with Manchester City, can play as a left back. As a matter of fact, Zinchenko, as well as being able to play as a left back, he can also play in the midfield. He sort of came in when they bought him as a creative midfielder. And watching him the other night for the Ukraine, he was brilliant, by the way, in the midfield. He is a very good player. Premier League experience. I mean, you can't get much more experience than all the things that he's already won. Still only 25. And as I said, a versatile player, can play left back. He can play midfield. He can play as a number 10. To me, would be a brilliant signing. I mean, we know we need cover for Tierney. This is the problem with Tierney. You know what I mean? Last season, he's played half the games. You know, when he's playing, great player. But looking at his injury record, it's been awful. We definitely need cover. And Zinchenko, such a versatile player, a very good player, in my opinion, as well. And a player that will bring a lot of experience to that Arsenal team. We know that Manchester City are looking to let him go. They're on the verge of signing Mark Cucurella from Brighton to play in that left wing back position. So could Zinchenko be on his way to Arsenal? Is he going to be one of the players that Arteta's going to go in for? Of course, Arteta will know him from his time at Manchester City. Could he bring Jesus and Zinchenko over to the Emirates? Going to be interesting to see. Or will they move for Cody Gakpo? Now, this is another player that is being considered for that sort of left wing back position. Plays for PSV Eindhoven. He's a left winger when he plays there. The majority of the time, that is his position. A very quick, explosive player. Has had another very good season for PSV. Now, he's said to be valued at around about £22.5 million. However, PSV rumored to be wanting around about 25 to 30 million for him. Obviously, every team is looking for top dollar for their players. Lots of teams interested in him. I've read reports that Chelsea are one of the clubs that are very interested in Gakpo. We were interested in him last season. As I said, predominantly a left winger, but probably Arteta will be looking to provide, sort of put him into that left wing back position again, and a cover for Kieran Tierney and an upgrade on Nuno Tavares, who a lot of the rumours going around is that Arsenal might send him out on loan for a season, Nuno Tavares, just to get him a bit up to speed. He's still a bit raw, as we all know. What about some of the players that we've got that, could be on their way out this season? One of the big ones is Hector Bellerin. Now, Hector Bellerin spent a very successful loan period over there in Spain last season with Real Betis. He won the cup over there with Betis and had a good season. Now, he wants to join Betis. He wants to stay with Real Betis. He really enjoyed his time there. However, Real Betis don't really have the money to sign him. Now, what Hector Bellerin was hoping, he's got 1 year left on his deal. He was hoping that Arsenal would just cancel his contract, a bit like what they've done with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and then he could just, reduce the wages that he's on, which is a reported £100,000 a week, and join Betis, and it just makes it an easy deal to get done. However, Arsenal are saying, no, 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 no. We want money for Hector Bellerin. He's got 1 year left on his contract. You see there's a reported fee of around about £18 million. They do well to get that, but they're looking at it saying, listen, experienced player, had a good season. No, we want money for him. And I don't blame them as well, I don't blame them as well. They want to get some money in for Hector Bellerin. They got players to buy as well. So going to be interesting to see where he ends up. Is it going to be at Real Betis or will it be somewhere else? But he is wanted by Real Betis, wants to go there, but whether that materializes or not, we're going to have to wait and see. And Lucas Torreira, again, similar situation for him. We all know that he's surpassed the requirements at Arsenal. Hasn't really cut it when he's been at Arsenal. Went on loan to Atletico Madrid. Didn't work out for him there. But was on loan last season at Fiorentina. And he had an excellent season for Fiorentina. Now, there was a release clause, or a clause, should I say, in that loan deal, which they could pay £12.5 million and trigger that clause for them to be able to buy him. However, Fiorentina did not trigger that clause. They do, however, want to buy the player, but at a much reduced fee. And again, Arsenal are saying no. If you want him, 12.5 million is the amount. Remember, we paid 26 million for him. So it's a big loss in value for Arsenal. But they're saying that's what we want for him. If we don't get that, we're not selling him. Now, I don't think he's going to be returning back to Arsenal. He's openly said that he really enjoyed his time at Fiorentina, really enjoys his time in Italy. So could he stay over there? Lazio said to be a club that are interested in signing him and may come in and try and get his signature. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Lucas Torreira this summer. Certainly don't think he's going to be coming back to the Arsenal. So those are the rumours today. As I said right at the start of the show, don't forget we're going to be here every single day of the summer, giving you an update on all of the transfer rumors. So make sure you keep it locked here on AFTV. Subscribe so you can get a notification every time the show is out. And I will see you tomorrow.